What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The 28th of December. Taking a look here, Saturday Aerodrome Finance. We'll take a look at Bitcoin, wrap this video up here, share some of my thoughts on the markets. Real quick, guys. So we do have the Discord is launched. It's live. Give it a check out. See if it's something for you. If you're into trading ETFs and Bitcoin, might be something for you to check out. Link is down below. Over here to Aerodrome Finance, ticker symbol AERO USD. This is the US dollar pair. So quiet here so far on this Saturday morning. We had a decent range yesterday for Aerodrome. We did make a new market daily lower low. We hit a low yesterday of $1.48. 510. Today we have a higher low, we have a lower high, we have an inside day so far today. It would be nice if yesterday's low did hold. You know, time will tell. We have a little bit of a pennant pattern forming here. So basically a pennant pattern forms, and let me show you here on the chart roughly what this can look like here. So we call it a triangle pattern or something along those lines here. It's basically a pattern that gives you higher lows, but it also gives you lower highs. Higher lows, and then, if we bounce up here, it'll be a lower high. So we're not really in a trend. We're actually in a basing format, basing structure, and, this has potential to base out into the apex, which could, roughly be to call it like January 3rd. So this thing has potential to do kind of nothing but chop around until early January. And then once it gets to that apex, it can make a large move higher or lower. So this is something that took place recently in XRP. XRP didn't make it all the way to the apex. Actually, it actually broke out quite a bit before it, but it made a very, very strong move to the upside. So that is kind of what we're seeing. That is what we're seeing right now for Aerodrome. As far as a change in trend back to the upside, which we spoke about yesterday, we do have the higher low, which is still holding on the 23rd. Again, we want to see a higher high. So we have the higher low. We want to see a higher high. We want to take out the highs over here on the 24th. We want to take out the highs over here on the 21st. So we obviously haven't done that yet. We do have a major low on the 20th. We have a higher low on the 23rd. And we're waiting for the higher high. Again, taking out the highs from the 24th, taking out the highs from the 21st. And that'll take us right up to 171.6. with some potential resistance. But that's what we want to see. We want to see higher lows, lower high, higher low, lower high. Maybe this will be another higher low, and then we'll take off to the upside. So we're kind of in a choppy zone here, and that's at least how I look at the markets. The trend is still to the downside, but again, like I mentioned, we could be shifting to the upside here. We don't want to undercut this low from the 23rd. Ideally, you don't want to take out that low. If you take out that low, there's a good chance we're going to find ourselves testing the lows down there around the 130.47 level. We do have new areas of support, 149.73 and then 130.47. So we'll see if the market gets down there. Again, hopefully not, and this thing actually starts to trend back to the upside. But either way is very possible, so just be open to that. Just because you or somebody else or I think the market should go higher doesn't mean they will. If the trend is done and the top is in and we continue to make lower highs and lower lows, we'll take out the lows from the 23rd. That's just the way it is. You can't argue with that. Either be on the right side of the market or be on the sidelines. So that's that, guys, for Aerodrome. Again, it's quiet. We're in a little bit of a pennant pattern. We do have a higher low, but we do have a lower high. So, what's next here? We're going to chop around until like the 3rd of January and then break out either higher or lower. Over to BTC USD Bitcoin again. Bitcoin finding resistance at 96,626.83, 96,626.83. Resistance on the 26th, resistance on the 27th. Today's quiet so far. We are inside day, inside yesterday's range. We don't have a new high. We don't have a new low, but we did turn that into resistance again yesterday with the candle wicking up above, closing below. That price level is 96,626.83. Let's keep an eye on this level right here. It's basically 92,000, give or take a little bit, okay? There is a, not perfect, rough head and shoulders forming here, and the path of least resistance right now, at least the way I look at the markets, is lower. If we take out the 92, we'll call it 1,000 level, 92.4, 92.5, we could quickly find ourselves down here at 88,000. 453 is my level. So just keep an eye out for that. Be ready for either scenario, okay? If we start to break lower, be aware of that. Position yourself however you need to be positioned for that, or, whatever. Ride it out. If we do break to the upside, we want to get above, we want to close above 96,626.83, and then we could be back on our way up to 100,649.56. Again, above that, 104,622.42. If we get above 104,622.42, we want to watch the all-time highs at 108,388.88. If we can break that, and let's say we break that and close above it, we should be on our way up to 116,834. But right now, I think the path of least resistance, where the market will do the most damage to the most amount of investors, is if we break this 92,000 roughly area and head down to 88,453. We'll know soon enough what happens, let's put it that way, but I just like to cover the upside and the downside. That's that, guys. Thanks for watching. All links down below. Check out the Discord if it's something for you. Catch you guys in the next one. Of course, not financial advice. Take care.